Pennsylvania's Attorney General says use them quick or you're holding plastic souvenirs of capitalism's latest corpse. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Prospector Rite Aid is in hot water again, filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on May 5th of this year. Their second in less than 2 years. Pennsylvania's Attorney General is sounding the alarm. Use your gift cards, coupons, and rewards by June 6th or they're toast. Returns and exchanges done as of June 4th.
Wait, Kate. Rite Aid's bankrupt again? Is this their new annual tradition? Happy Bankruptcy Day. Here's an empty shelf. And those cards are about as useful as a screen door in a submarine after June 6th, right? Better sprint to the store because you're just going to get a dusty pack of gum if you wait too long. There's not left on a lot of the shelves as it is, you know? That $20 gift card your aunt gave you for Christmas, it's a bookmark now. Good luck buying aspirin with that.
Relax, Prospector. Rite Aid's got 1,245 stores, 345 in Pennsylvania alone, and they're planning to close or sell every single one. They've stopped buying most inventory, so expect bare shelves. Scranton's where it all started in 62, so this hits close to home.
Yeah, the company started in Scranton in 1962, right on Lackawanna Avenue. Back then it was Thrifty Discount Center, and it grew to 1,200 plus stores, and now they're like, nah, let's sell or close them all. Sell who? CVS? Walgreens? Those guys aren't waiting to swoop in like vultures on a roadkill buffet or something, are they?
They're working to transfer prescriptions to other pharmacies, but it might not be smooth, especially in rural areas.
Yeah, Rite Aid's all like, okay, we'll transfer the prescriptions, but my meds are going to be at some random pharmacy in the middle of nowhere. I'll be driving 40 miles for blood pressure pills. Oh, that's going to help the blood pressure. Thanks, Rite Aid. Appreciate this.
The company's been struggling with tight prescription profits, theft, and opioid lawsuit settlements. They first filed for bankruptcy in 2023, cut stores in debt, but it wasn't enough.
Struggling? They're not struggling. They're belly flopping into oblivion. Opioid lawsuits. Maybe don't treat painkillers like free samples. Theft? Who's stealing from Rite Aid? There's nothing left but expired cough drops. June 6th, folks. Get those gift cards in or, start a nice plastic bonfire.
Rite Aid's trying to keep pharmacy services going for now, but with 1,245 stores on the chopping block, NEPA folks might see big changes soon.
Act fast or your gift cards are worthless. Worthless! I thought gift cards were like gold. I got a drawer full of them. Rite Aid, Applebee's, Circuit City. I'm like a gift card hoarder. I'm running into the Rite Aid on June 6th, the last day of school, like waving my car. Like, give me everything you got. Stale candy bars, greeting cards. I got to move fast.
Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
The Smurl House in West Pittston will be spotlighted in the newest movie in the Conjuring franchise. Meanwhile, my place is just haunted by my neighbor's horrible Led Zeppelin karaoke. The Fine Arts Fiesta in Wilkes-Barre starts tomorrow. Officials are warning drivers of new traffic patterns around Public Square. Traffic changes for the Fiesta? Yeah, my car's the new exhibit, too. It's called Horn in C Major. The NFL 2025 season will open with the Philadelphia Eagles hosting Dallas. The game will end with Dallas fans saying, don't worry, it's just one game.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Can Wilkes-Barre drivers dodge the gridlock gallery? Good morning, it's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Wilkes-Barre's Public Square is getting a traffic shakeup from May 14th to the 19th of 2025 for the Fine Arts Fiesta. The city announced new traffic patterns, so expect some changes around the square.
Great, Kate, great. They're going to be turning Public Square into an art project called How to Lose Your Mind in 5 Days. New traffic patterns. What is this, a road trip through a Salvador Dali painting? I just want to get to Duncan. I don't need to start a Mad Max sequel.
Easy, Prospector, easy. The changes are to accommodate the Fine Art Fiesta, which brings art, music, and culture to downtown. The city says drivers should plan for delays and check the updated routes closer to the event.
Plan for delays. That's like planning for a root canal. And check for updates. Am I a traffic scholar all of a sudden? I know somebody's going to try and pull a Yui in the middle of this mess, and we're all going to be stuck watching them flip and flop like a bad performance artist.
The city's doing its best to keep things smooth. They've promised detailed maps and schedules before the event so drivers can navigate the new flow around Public Square.
Look, new flow? The only flow that's going to be is the river of cuss words coming out of my mouth. It's Wilkes-Barre, Kate, not a theme park. They're like, come see the art. Yeah, sure. When I'm parked in gridlock, painting my steering with my teeth, T's, there's the R's.
All right, Prospector, let's keep it moving. If you're headed to the Fiesta, leave early or find an alternative route. The event's worth it, but the traffic might test your patience.
And the event is absolutely worth it. Fine Arts Fiesta is one of the great events in Northeast PA, but my patience is already in the shop getting an oil change. I'm thinking about riding my bike or just painting my own Fiesta at home with a six-pack and some crayons. Public Square's new flow, more like a masterpiece of middle fingers as people honk the horns.
He's quirky and cranky, and that makes for a lot of awkward interactions.
What a jerk.
Help Prospector learn from his mistakes. It's time for Am I a Jerk? On Rock 107.
All right, am I a jerk? I'm at the deli counter, just trying to live my life. Got to make a sandwich over the week. I need some meat. I order a half pound of spiced ham. That's 0.5 pounds if you're playing along, okay? Lady behind the counter slices it up, tosses it on the scale, and looks me in the eye and says, it's a little over. Is that okay? So I glance at the scale. I want to see what's a little over. 0.7 pounds. Not 0.51, not 0.52, 0.7. Now listen. 40% over is not a little. That's not rounding up. That's ordering a six-pack and getting a keg. I'm like, no, sorry, it's not okay. I only ordered a half a pound. She hits me with the guilt trip. Well, I'll have to toss it. Sorry, I don't want it. I'm probably going to get written up. I'm like, look, sorry, but I'm not paying for your mistake. Does that make me a jerk?
I'm saying yes, Prospector. It does make you a jerk.
All right, what is everybody else saying?
Well, Cheryl from your Twitter said, nope, not for that much over.
That's right. That's a lot over 40%. Now, I get it. Don't get me wrong. It's like $1.80 something in the realm of things, but it's percentages, and that's an important percentage. 40% is too much. On to the rock lines. Tommy checking in. Tommy, am I a jerk?
Yeah. Hey, well, you're always a jerk, but in this case, no. Listen to this. What if you were a little under with the money? What if, I only got $4 instead of $5? Is that all right?
What if I was 40% light with the cash? That's a brilliant point.
Absolutely.
I got to remember to try that next time. I'll make you a deal. I'll take your over, but I'm paying you less. How's that sound?
Oh, goodness. Renee from your Facebook says, I have to say jerk this time. It's hard to get exactly half pound. It's either a slice or two over or under, and I'd prefer over.
Yeah, we're talking a slice or two, fine. Not 40%. That's the part that really threw me off. I don't like that. Text it in on the rock lines. I'm usually with you. Even at 40%, though, that's probably like an extra slice that you could have given to Puka. Oh, my little puppy Puka, who I didn't think about at all either, but it was 5 extra slices. I watched her pull it off.
Oh, my goodness.
And just so you know, I counted the slices I had left. It was like 12. So 5 out of 12. It's like ridiculous.
You're insane.
That's what I do.
James from your Instagram said, not a jerk. I would have said sure, as long as I'm charged for only a half a pound.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. I was just mad she even asked. Daniel, checking in on the rock lines in West Wyoming. Am I a jerk?
You are absolutely not a jerk. You'd think they'd be able to eyeball it by now. It's their job.
Yeah, I mean, look, mistakes are made. Just don't blame me and act like I'm a jerk for not wanting to pay for your mistake, right?
Absolutely.
Got one from Open Mic on the Rock 107 app.
Yeah, Prospector, you're going to wish you had a few extra pieces later. I got to say jerk on this one.
All right, she thinks I'm a jerk. What is everybody else saying?
Karen from your Facebook said, I'm leaning towards jerk. I always say, that's fine when they've gone over. I'm guessing it's not going to put a hole in your budget.
Little one.
Rachel from your Instagram said, not a jerk, honestly. I hate when they do that. I usually try to tell them I'd rather it be under than over to prevent it.
On to the Open Mic on the Rock 107 app. Am I a jerk?
Prospector, you're kind of a jerk because my professionals at West Garrity's, what they do is a slice way, and then they'll go slice by slice until they're at the correct. So, yeah, kind of you're a jerk.
See, that's my problem. I should have gone to my friendly neighborhood Garrity's. I went somewhere else because I was close to it at the time. I'm paying the price.
Rock 107, is Prospector a jerk today?
Prospector, no. You should get exactly what you ordered.
And that's all I was wanting, exactly what I ordered. No more, no less.
Exactly.
That's right. Give me it.
Well, Kathy from our TikTok said, what was it, like a 50 cents difference? Sorry, yeah.
It's like $1.80 difference.
You'll be fine.
I'm not saying I won't be fine. I'm just saying 40%'s a lot. In the question today of am I a jerk for refusing to pay for the extra 40% on my half pound of oval spiced ham at the deli, the answer is just slightly, according to Northeast PA, just slightly, I am not a jerk.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
5 fishermen arrived in the Galapagos Islands on Saturday after 55 days lost at sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather around the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Add another menu item to the list of unlikely foods you can assault someone with. A 39-year-old woman in Florida named Allison Swan is facing charges for allegedly attacking her wife with a fistful of nachos. It happened at their home in Port St. Lucie on Saturday around 3 in the morning. Allison was playing video games in the living room and saw her wife making nachos in the kitchen. 3 a.m., nachos. I'm guessing alcohol was involved. The wife, who's 40, told police Allison told her it was too late to eat and made a comment about her weight, so they started arguing. Then Allison grabbed a handful of cheesy nachos and shoved them down the back of the wife's pants. As she was changing into new pants, she says Allison attacked her, pushed her against the wall, and slammed her head into the floor. She ended up with a knot on her forehead. She also said that Allison held her down and used her fingers to fishhook her by the cheeks, all while telling her she was the one in charge. At some point during all of this, the wife managed to call a friend. That friend called police, who showed up and arrested Allison for domestic battery.
Nominee number 2.
Here's something you never heard before. If you're a loose cannon, you could be stolen to pay off a drug debt. A 38-year-old man in Kansas named Gordon Pierce stole a rare 800-pound Spanish-American war cannon from a park in Wichita. Now, he's not a history buff. He just owed a drug dealer $20,000 and was worried the man would kill him and his family if he didn't pay. Gordon told police he was scouting copper statues to steal and make the money. On April 2nd, he spotted the cannon, figured that might do it, and got a homeless person to help him rip it out of the ground. He used a chain and a Chevy Tahoe to drag it away, then got some tools, cut it up into 4 pieces. He took the pieces to his dealer to show him that he was working on the debt, and the dealer called the plan, quote, stupid. A friend turned Gordon in. He was charged with theft of property, aggravated criminal damage, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
And the winner is
the man who stole an 800-pound cannon in an attempt to settle a drug debt. You're the Yam Bag of the Day. We'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.